The truth about why you're still broke and how to fix it fast. Alright, let's dive into the first killer habit: spending before you save. Payday hits, that direct deposit lands, and what's the first instinct for so many? It's a beeline to Amazon, a plan for a fancy dinner, or maybe showing off that new gadget online. That, my friends, is the broke mindset in action. It's treating your income like it's all fun money, and savings are just the leftovers if there are any. You're basically telling your future self, hey, you'll figure it out. That's not a plan, that's a wish, and wishes don't pay the bills or build wealth. Now, people who are winning with money, I mean really winning, they do the exact opposite. They pay themselves first, before the bills, before the groceries, before that coffee. A portion of their income, 10%, 15%, even 20% or more, goes straight into savings or investments. It's non-negotiable. It's a bill they pay to their future. Think of it like this. You wouldn't skip your rent or mortgage, right? So why are you skipping out on investing in the most important person, your future self? This one shift, making savings the first thing you do, is revolutionary. If you don't make saving a priority, you're signing up for a life of paycheck-to-paycheck slavery. You'll have no buffer for emergencies, no down payment for a house, no peace of mind. Every unexpected car repair becomes a crisis. Every job wobble sends you into a panic. It's time to break that cycle. Automate that transfer to savings the day you get paid. Make it happen before you even see it. That's how you take control. Next up is a big one, folks: living on credit. Now, the credit card companies, the banks, they love to tell you credit is a tool, a convenience, a pathway to the good life. And sure, in a very limited, controlled way, it can be a tool. But for most people, it's not a tool. It's a crutch. It's a trap. If you're swiping that plastic to cover everyday expenses, to buy things you can't afford with cash, or just to get through to the next paycheck, you're not using credit. Oh no, credit is using you. It's got its hooks in you deep. You hear talk about good debt and bad debt. People who are trying to sound smart might say, oh, rich people use debt to build assets, real estate, businesses. And while some leverage debt strategically, they're usually doing it with a mountain of their own capital and a rock-solid plan, not to buy depreciating assets like designer sneakers or the latest smartphone that'll be outdated in a year. Using a credit card for a $1,000 phone because you don't have $1,000 cash is not sophisticated. It's a sign you can't afford the phone. It's financing a lifestyle you haven't earned yet. And the interest you pay is the stupid tax. The problem with relying on credit is that it creates this illusion of wealth, this fake affordability. That minimum payment looks so small, so manageable, right? Wrong. That's how they get you. You end up paying interest on top of interest, sometimes for years, on something that's long gone or worthless. You're stuck in a cycle, a hamster wheel of debt, working your tail off just to send money to the bank. The only way to win this game is to stop playing it their way. Cut up the cards for daily spending, pay them off with gazelle intensity, and start living on what you actually earn. Alright, habit number 3. And this one is like trying to navigate a ship in a storm without a compass or a map, operating without a budget. If you don't track your money, if you have no earthly idea where it's actually going each month, then please, don't act shocked and surprised when it disappears. It's like having a hole in your pocket. You just keep losing cash and wondering why you're always coming up short. Money that isn't given a specific job, a specific assignment, will wander off and find something to do, and I guarantee you probably won't like what it chooses. A budget isn't a financial straitjacket, folks. It's not about restricting yourself from ever having fun again. That's a myth. The financially undisciplined tell themselves to justify their chaos. A budget is simply a plan. It's you telling your money where to go, instead of wondering where it went. Every single dollar gets a name, a purpose, before the month even begins. Food, housing, utilities, transportation, savings, giving, even a little bit for fun. It all gets allocated. It's about being intentional, being proactive, not reactive. When you have a budget, you gain control. You find leaks you never knew existed, those sneaky subscriptions, the too frequent takeout. Suddenly, you have clarity. You can set actual goals, getting out of debt, saving for a down payment, investing for retirement, and see real progress towards them. That feeling of being overwhelmed by your finances starts to fade, replaced by a sense of peace and empowerment. No budget equals no progress, plain and simple. It's time to give your money a mission. Let's talk about habit number 4, the silent killer of financial dreams: impulse spending. It's that $6 fancy coffee on the way to work. It's that $20 t-shirt that was on sale that you didn't really need. It's that $80 food delivery order because you didn't feel like cooking. Individually, these little purchases don't feel like much, do they? They seem harmless. But I'm telling you, they add up, and they add up fast. It's like death by 1,000 tiny cuts. A few leaks can and will sink even the biggest, most promising ship. These little impulse buys are often driven by emotion, not logic. Boredom, stress, a desire for a quick dopamine hit. You see it, you want it, you buy it. Often without a second thought to your actual financial goals or your budget. And the marketers, oh, they are good at making you feel like you need it right now. But each one of those, it's just a few bucks moments, is a dollar not going towards your debt freedom, your emergency fund, or your investments. It's a dollar that's working against you, not for you. So, here's a practical tip, a lifesaver really. Implement the 48-hour rule for any non-essential purchase over, say, $20 or $50. You set the threshold. If it's not urgent, if your life won't end if you don't buy it right now, put it on a list and wait 48 hours. You'll be amazed how often that must-have urge completely disappears. It forces you to move from emotional spending to intentional spending. It's about making conscious choices with your hard-earned money, not just letting it dribble away on things that don't truly matter in the long run. Finally, we arrive at habit number 5, and this one is about what your money does when you're not spending it, the crippling mistake of having no investment mindset. Listen, your money is not a trophy to be kept locked away in a dusty old savings account earning practically nothing. It's a tool, it's a worker. And if it's just sitting there idle in a low interest or no interest account, it's not just sitting, it's shrinking, it's losing its power every single day. There's this invisible force out there called inflation. Simply put, it means that over time the cost of everything, food, gas, housing, goes up. So the $100 sitting in your checking account today will buy you less stuff next year, and even less the year after that. Inflation eats lazy money alive. It's a silent thief that robs your purchasing power while you're not looking. Letting your money just sit there, especially large sums beyond your emergency fund, is like watching it slowly evaporate. People who build real, lasting wealth understand this. They don't just save money, they invest money. They put their money to work in places where it has the potential to grow faster than inflation. Things like good growth stock mutual funds, real estate when done wisely and debt-free, or even building their own businesses. The goal is to make your money generate more money. It's about shifting from a mindset of just earning and spending to one of earning, saving, and growing. This is how you truly get ahead and build a secure financial future. So there you have it, 5 of the most common, most destructive money habits that are keeping people stuck, stressed, and broke. And like I said at the beginning, broke isn't just a number in your bank account, it's a lifestyle, a pattern, and it's made up of these tiny everyday micro decisions that either move you forward or drag you back. The good news, the fantastic news, is that you have the power to change these decisions, starting today. You don't need to win the lottery. You don't necessarily need a massive raise, though that helps. What you truly need is a shift in your habits. You need better systems for handling the money you already have. It's about being intentional, being disciplined, and understanding that your financial future is built one good decision at a time. Stop letting these silent habits dictate your life and your legacy. It's time to take control. It's time to tell your money who's boss. If you're ready to ditch these broke habits and start building a life of financial peace and power, then hit that subscribe button for profit and power. We're here to give you the practical, no-nonsense advice to help you break the cycle. Because remember this, folks, change your habits, change your life. You got this.